World, man.
Sure. What?
Say shout out Sabo, man.
Yeah, Sabo. Ooh.
Yeah, alright, man.
No. One more time.
Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Cee Nicolee, here with Finesse Radio every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. Got your 90s at noon, stretching it out till 2 o'clock. So you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying. So I hope you guys had a very good week so far. Hope you had a great weekend. This is your hump day. So I'm hoping that, your week went by good so far and you're going to keep it going. So today, Miss China J could not join me, but I do have two other very special guests with me who are going to help me run the show today. So first, I would like to introduce Taylor Collins.
What's up?
Hey, Tay.
Hey, Cece. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright.
And of course, Mr. Sabo himself, Mike.
What's going on? I appreciate you for having me.
I was trying to say your last name, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's Francois.
Francois.
Yeah.
See, I keep wanting to say Francis, so that's why I stopped at Mike.
A lot of people slaughter it, so I'm used to that by now.
French.
But of course, we respect your names, all names, of course.
Okay, cool.
So, of course, thank you guys for joining me on today's show.
Thank you.
For having me.
So, how are you guys' days going today?
My day has been very productive, man. I spend all my time in the library reading a book, which gets kind of boring, but productive. So, it's all good on my end.
That's good, and Tay.
I had kind of the opposite. This is my off day, so I've been sleeping and eating. Sometimes you gotta sleep. So you got enough time to eat, and you gotta eat enough so that it will put you to sleep. It's a balance. It takes balance.
Okay.
Yes, I understand. I understand completely because that's how I will be this weekend after I finish my tests. So tired of studying for this thing.
3 more weeks of school, ain't it?
Yes.
Almost over with.
Y'all gonna make it.
Bruh, I got a 15-page paper I got to do.
15
pages.
You can have that.
We need to start that now.
Oh, we are.
All right.
Oh, Sierra's not playing about this.
Line 1.
As soon as I finish this test, that's the first thing I'm.
What class is it for?
It's for media ethics. We have to talk about something within the media or a media company, journalists, anybody like that, and talk about whether something that they did was ethical or not. Like, it's a lot more to it, but basically it's just talk about the ethics of those in the media industry.
Okay. I can't help with that.
I can't either, but I mean, we gonna make it work.
I can pray.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I will need
Yeah.
that. I will need that. All right, so real quick, we're gonna talk about our inspirational quote for today. Y'all ready for it? And here we go. It says, "Self, remember that time is of the essence. There are only so many opportunities in a day, and this is the reason you need to invest your energy wisely. Stop focusing on play and start refocusing on work. The fun will always be there, but some opportunities will not. Make now count."
That's cool there.
That's so true. Like, honestly, while you in college, like, you can chill now and grind for the rest of your life, or you can grind now and chill for the rest of your life. Like, use your time wisely. Time management is the key to any success. Like, we all get the same 24 hours. That's Beyonce and Jay-Z and Russell Simmons and Oprah. Like, use your time wisely.
Make no excuses. I actually got that tattooed on me. I got grind now, shine later, which I think I live by, man, because I've been trying to have as many outlets as far as working in school goes. So, I worked 6 jobs in 1 year to make sure 6 years from now I only have to work 1 job, if any. So that's something that I believe in and I live by. I try to.
And see, the quote hit me personally today because I definitely needed it. I will say this semester has been one of the hardest semesters that I've been through emotional wise, and I was the type of person that I used to let my emotions affect everything, and it would stop me from doing a lot of stuff. Like, if I felt some type of way, I wouldn't do anything. Like, I'd sit in my room and just sit there.
Get a little slump.
Yeah, I had to break myself out of that.
Yeah.
So with seeing that quote, that's like, it was one of those things that remind you, yo, it's on you. You got to do it for you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're going to take a quick music break and we will be right back. And we are back. I hope you guys enjoy all of those beautiful songs that I chose for you to listen to. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little giggly today. But so just reintroducing our special guest today. We have Taylor.
What's going on?
And we have Mike.
Yeah, Sabo, Mike, Francois. Hey, y'all look me up on YouTube. I gotta get that free promo in there.
Okay, well, we're gonna give you this moment to have a longer promo.
Okay, so yeah, my name's Mike Francois. Like I said, look me up on YouTube. Just type in Sabo World, SABOWORLD. And I don't have too many videos up right now. The process of making videos has actually been a bit more difficult than I thought it was, but it's definitely been something fun, and that's why I actually want to step into the radio room with my friend Sierra, and I appreciate the opportunity. So again, thank you.
No problem. Anytime that you want to come on the show, you are very well welcomed.
Well, I ain't got no job right now, so I'm free every time. And if anybody knows somebody who hiring right now, let me know.
Look, you got to shoot your shot.
Hey.
Invest in yourself.
You got to. You got to.
All right, so guys, based off today's quote, in case you didn't know by now, we are talking about self-empowerment today. Reason why we're talking about it today, I know last week we were talking about self-worth. We were talking about the Kalani situation. Have y'all heard about Kalani?
Who is that? She the one committed suicide? Would try to commit suicide?
Yes.
Oh, I was listening to it on the podcast I was just telling you about. They were talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last week we were just talking about more so just loving yourself. And this is more, empowerment is a deeper type of love. It's, of course you should always love yourself, but empowerment is a deeper form of that love for yourself. So we're just going to go and talk about ways that you can empower yourself, why it's important that you should have self-empowerment, and we're just going to hit you with some wisdom.
Yeah. Like, to me, when you sent me the message saying that today's topic was self-empowerment, I was finna start writing some stuff, but I felt like it was something I could just freestyle off the top, because 2016 has been a big year for me, in a spiritual sense, and I think your spiritual growth is a large part of having more self-empowerment. And when you connect with yourself spiritually, you start to dig within yourself and do the research within yourself to define what love is and success is and what happiness is to yourself. And once you define those things for yourself and figure out that nobody else on the outside world or no object can bring you happiness or love or success more than you can yourself, it's like you control everything within and around you, because if you depend on someone or something else to bring you happiness, that thing or that person can control whether you're happy or sad, whether you're mad or angry or whatever. But when you look at yourself in the mirror and happy with yourself all the time, it don't matter if somebody is around or if they're not around. You'll be content and you'll be happy regardless. And I think the spiritual sense of growing within yourself is a very big part of that self-empowerment. Very big.
And another big thing of what he just said, when you give something or someone the power to validate your happiness, you allow a form of that control that he spoke on. And nothing in this life is promised. No person that you sit next to, that you're with every day, no object or anything is promised to you every single day. So you have to take that power back for yourself, and you have to love yourself and invest into yourself. But I don't know, everybody forgets that, most of us in college are, in our early 20s, and most of us are, blessed not to have children yet, and, not to have anybody necessarily depend on you. This is your time to be selfish in the sense of worrying about you and getting you together. You every day you should be building upon who you are. You should be investing into yourself. You have time for relationships, and I love more than anybody probably, but at the end of the day, I can't allow myself to get so deep into something or somebody else that I forget that, you know, you the team captain of Team U, whoever you are. She Team Sierra, this Team Mike, I'm Team Taylor. Like, we the captains, we the conductor, we the what is it, the driver, like you everything, like you were your team. Like you gotta shoot your shot for yourself before you worry about somebody else. Like, because self-love is a form of protection that nobody else can give you. Like, if you love yourself, regardless of what anybody can say or do to you, like, you're gonna be okay. But when you don't, like, do not give that power up, no matter what you do. Like, keep that.
Yes, and we all are talking from experience. I know I am. Anytime, like I mentioned earlier, anytime something happens to me, I I go to myself. Like, I'm in my room, I'll just sit in my room and just do nothing until I feel better. That is the absolute worst thing to do, in my opinion.
In a sense.
Just for me, because I know how I can get.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, it took me a while to actually, I have not felt comfortable with myself until, I'm gonna say last year. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like my skin color. I didn't think I was smart enough. I didn't think I was gonna be able to be capable of a lot of things. My family and my friends always told me, you're gonna be the one that does it. I had no idea what they were talking about, because I'm like, do what? I can't do this. And still to this day, I don't know what they're talking about. But I mean, I kind of get what they're saying. But it took me a long time. It took me a whole 20 years to figure out, that I'm enough. And it took a lot of me standing in the mirror and be like, you're enough.
Yeah.
That's step one. Like, be happy with whoever looks back at you when you look in the mirror. Like, I don't care what you look like. I don't care what size you are, what color you are, where you from, how much money in your pocket. You have to look at yourself and love yourself. Like, step one, just say I love you to yourself every day. Like, just one time a day, take out some time and just to say I love you to yourself. I promise you, it'll build from there, because everybody has different ways they show love to themselves. Like, so I'm not gonna tell you no specific way that you should have, but I know, like, the basis is just being happy with who you are. I don't care what situation you're in.
Yeah, growing up, kids used to call me ugly all the time, and I'm a big fan of, like, acronyms and words with meaning. So I took that word ugly and turned it into something a little positive, and I just told myself, yeah, ugly, and I would say, you gotta love yourself, UGLY. So, and that's just like y'all saying, man, you gotta love yourself. That's the root of what we talking about, man.
Go ahead and start preaching it.
Nah, I ain't no preacher, man. I just,
you gotta love yourself.
I'm saying, man,
that's so
you
true.
gotta turn the negatives into positives somehow, man. So that was just one of the ways when I was younger I used to do it, and it took me time to be comfortable with myself as well, But that's where it starts, man.
See, when I was younger, I was the bully. So
I would have been fighting you then.
No, you wouldn't have been fighting me. Here's the thing: when I say I was the bully, I don't mean I didn't go around picking on people. Mm-hmm. But when nobody gonna come towards me, when nobody goes, majority of the people, when I was in elementary school, they wanted to be friends with me because I was the biggest in the class. Mm. So, that's just kind of how it was, and I got that.
Girls hit that growth spurt before us.
I always had the growth spurt. Like, it just, I couldn't even avoid it. That came out long. So
did I.
Oh. So when we got to middle school, that's when I actually started having these feelings that I wasn't enough. Because once I got in middle school, in elementary school, nobody cares how you look. Like, I can mix match all I wanted to. I didn't care. But when you get in middle school, it's kind of like they start paying attention to it more. Then you're growing up, so your hormones are starting to kick in. Some people starting to develop, and some like me didn't. So,
okay.
That's when it started, and I was just kind of like, I wanted to just, instead of being like, I started off in the in crowd, and then I had to go and fit in. So that's where a majority of my not feeling like it was enough came from. And then I got to college, and like, I just didn't care no more.
That's how it was. But I was like that, like in middle school. Like, I never cared, and people would always try to say you're different or you weird. But I was just always that kid was just like,
But
I don't care about the high end fashion. One, because my folks couldn't get it no way, so I just like what I had on anyway. I just rock a white tee. They make fun. It don't matter. Like I probably have a couple more dollars than you got in my pocket anyway. So
and honestly, that whole fitting in stuff, like that was definitely the goal. Middle school, high school, teenager. But I mean, at the end of the day, like I've never seen a joint gravestone. I've never seen a joint paycheck. I've never seen a dual enrollment for college. Like my application when I applied to Southern had my name on it. My financial aid, my name. My paycheck from my job has my name on it. Like, y'all, stop trying to fit in. Like, don't, like, listen. Even in college, sometimes we catch ourselves doing it. Like, oh, well, I don't want to, go out, but I'm going to go out because I want to fit in. Or, oh, I don't want to drink, but I'm going to do it because of this. No, like, be who you want to be. If you want to stay in the house, you want to stay in the house. You love yourself enough to know I'm not finna settle for something that I don't want to do. If I want to, read books. If you want to go on Sweetheart Circle, have a picnic with yourself, do that. Like you ain't, like you do not have to fit in with anybody. Like you are in college by yourself. Like it's okay to have friends. Family is amazing, but at the end of the day, like when you love yourself, like you're enough. Just like Cee Nicolee said, you're enough. Like you're enough. So if all you need is you, then all you need is you. Like, and I'm not saying shy away from social interactions. Because, I mean, that's what you like, that's what you like. But if you don't like it, don't force yourself to like something just to be around people, like, honestly.
And when you get to that point to where you start to, you're comfortable with the skin you're in, the things that you like to be involved with, you'll start to notice that certain people won't be around you as much anymore. And that's okay. Like, some people feel bad and feel the need to try to go reconnect with them. But if they never reach out to you, it's fine. You'll start to find out that you got some other people that are into the same things that you're into. And y'all are going to have, great interactions with each other doing the same weird things that people consider to be weird. But it's the things that you enjoy, the things that bring happiness to you. So. And
Georgia Southern is all about diversity. There is a club for everything.
Yeah.
And if there isn't one, start one. Like, honestly. But there's literally I'm talking about, there's a Pokemon club. And
they got the students doing the Nerf guns with the zombies too.
Yes.
They be running around shooting up everything.
Zombies, that is the biggest stress reliever for people like them.
Finesse.
Finesse. There's dance. There's diversion, dance team.
The radio station. You want a radio show? Come down and get one.
Like there's something for everybody, and I really encourage anybody listening. Like find something that you're passionate in. It doesn't have to be in your major or whatever. I know a chemistry major that just cannot live without Pokemon. Like, but he all about chemistry. That's what he wanted to do his career in. But he loves Pokemon. He got the games. He still got some of the cards. But guess what? He found him a club with people that like what he likes, and he's thriving. He's doing good with himself. Whatever. Shout out to him. But he's a good cat. He's a good person. He really honestly, I met him my freshman year, and he told me he was a chemistry major, but he really liked that type of what is it called, like that Japanese culture, like that like the cartoons and stuff. Anime. That is the word. And I told him, I was like, I think there's a club for that. But I told him we went on my involvement under my Georgia Southern portal, if you don't know what that is. And we found him a club, and he went to the meeting, and I'm talking about this man was like a 5-year-old in a toy store. He was so happy. They was talking, because honestly, we were friends, but I couldn't relate to him on that. I wasn't going to lie to him and say, oh, well, we could play Pokemon, because I don't know the first thing about Pokemon, y'all.
You should have sent him my way. Pokemon's the S.
I grew up super Christian. I couldn't be nothing with no.
Oh, so y'all couldn't do the Harry Potter either?
No Harry Potter.
Oh, man.
What? Nerf guns? Water guns?
What about Halloween?
None of that. Halloween? You mean Hallelujah night? What? Church have a carnival? So I ain't know nothing about that, but I showed him how to get to that, and I'm talking about happiest man alive. He love it. They can find a girlfriend in there and everything, but that's.
Look at that.
I'm telling y'all, I wish he was up here. He'll tell y'all. He love it. He love it.
It took me walking around Landrum. That's so bad.
That's the spot.
Everybody know your freshman year. You are always at Landrum when you don't have nothing to do.
Being a sophomore, junior year too.
That's true. Shout out to them guest passes.
Right.
I used to walk through the back door. I still do.
If anybody got guest passes, Taylor Collins. All right, cool. Throw
that plug in.
Feed a college student. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start a club for that.
I used to catch the air in there every day. I'd be in there. I'd be out working, still be in there.
Yeah, I was chilling.
And enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a good social scene and everything. But I mean, I don't know. I just really want people to know like it's something out there for you. Like nothing about you is weird or crazy. Like you're just if you don't relate to the people that you're around, you need to be around different people because there's somebody out here like there's the best friend for everybody. I believe honestly, like especially on this campus, we got like over 20,000 students. I'm pretty sure it is one person that likes something that you like, and you know, if you can't find anybody, then like I said, focus on you, build on you, and honestly, when you have that self love for yourself, you light up in a way that like you won't even imagine.
Yeah,
like, people,
they gonna want what you have. The right
types of people are gonna be drawn to you. Like I promise you, like that self love, that's something nobody can take from you. Nobody.
Yes. All right, guys. We're going to take another quick commercial. Well, not commercial. Excuse me. Music break. Woo. All right, and we'll be right back. All right, and we are back again.
That was my song.
And again. And again. And again.
Have to run that one back.
That was my favorite. We could play it again for real. Because I don't think they heard that.
They didn't, but you know what? It's cool. Because I got y'all. Right. After we finish talking, yeah. So, so I'm gonna give y'all this time, if y'all wanna just have a rant moment, because normally at the end of the show I have a rant moment. So, is there anything that you guys want to rant about?
I'm gonna just say this: if nobody else tells you that they love you, I just want to say I love you. And you should love you too. So look, that's two people right there. I mean, off rip. So anybody out here struggling with self-love, that's two people that's gonna love you forever. Because I really just, honestly, that whole Kalani situation, and then what happened, like the boy off of Jet Jackson happened a couple years ago, and like y'all, like suicide is real, and honestly, like there is help out here for you if that's something that you struggle with. But I really, honestly, because my freshman year. Actually, I don't know if y'all two were here. This is back in 2012, but it was my first semester at Southern. It was this young lady who stayed at the University of Villas, and she was really, really involved on campus, and she did a whole lot, and it was too much for her to handle, and she took her life. And, I didn't know this young lady, but I was touched by that because, like, you always think, like, what if I could have met her? What if I could have told her, like, it's okay? What if I could have told her, sometimes you gotta, like, it's okay to be a yes man and to network and to shoot your shot, but sometimes you gotta say no. Sometimes you just can't do every single thing that you want to do. Sometimes, okay, I want to support you in your club, or I want to support you in your event, but honestly, like, I really gotta have some me time. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta eat. Like, and honestly, this young lady, her schedule was packed and it was too much for her. And it's just, I really don't want another eagle to fall and take their own life. Like, I do not want that. Like, more than anything, anybody's listening to this and that's something that you deal with, like counseling is amazing or whatever.
Hey, after you told me about it last year, bro, I had started going this year, to be real.
I'm telling you, counseling is
and it don't mean you crazy. It don't mean none of that, man. Get away from all the stigmas that come with it.
You crazy if you don't go.
Yeah.
Right.
Because counseling I'm going to be honest, counseling has saved my life on several occasions. Like, I go, it's no judgment, it's very confidential. Only people that got to know that you're going to counseling is you, Miss Cheryl that work at the front desk, and whoever is your actual counselor. Those are the only three people that's going to know that you're in counseling. They don't email your parents, your professors. Like, it's between you and them, and it's very, very discreet, and it's so helpful, y'all. Like, these are professionals that literally, like, they've seen so many college students come and go. Like, they know how to help you handle what you're going through. Like, they help with academics, like management, like time management, like everything. It's amazing. So I encourage anybody who is dealing with anything, go to counseling, or just honestly, like, I don't know, it's a lot of great people like on campus that you could just talk to. I mean, I have a lot of professors when I go in their office hours, they be like, how everything, you all right? Like, it's so many people around you and resources that can help you and take care of you, and I just encourage people to utilize them because it's out there. The help is there if you need it.
Anything, Mike?
Yeah, man. UGLY. Be ugly. Love yourself. You gotta love yourself. At the end of the day, create that love for yourself if ain't nobody else creating it. Even if they are, create it yourself still. Don't depend on it from anybody else, because, you know, if you depend on it from somebody else and they leave, then what you gonna do? So, just
I ain't dry. I'm telling y'all.
love yourself, man.
Put your self-worth and your self-value needs to be home with you. Like, you cannot place your value on how somebody else feels about you. Because I'm not going to, well, Miss Cee Nicolee, she knows I was in a relationship where I was not at 100% of myself. And I was not loving myself at the level I should have to be in a relationship. And, you know, I placed my value on, well, this person needs me, this person loves me, this person values me. And when that person left me, y'all, I was so messed up. I went through a terrible state of depression. If it was not for the friends and the family that I had, like, I would not be sitting here in the studio. And if it wasn't for counseling, because that was the biggest thing that saved me. And I learned every day I had to take that power back and love myself and tell myself that I love myself and, you know, just invest into myself. Like, I started working out, I started eating better, I got a job. Like, you know, I started investing into myself, investing my time and energy into Taylor. And that is how I still got a long way to go, but that's how I'm the man I am now, because I took that power back. But don't wait until it's too late and, you know, this person that left you or whatever. If you had something and like that left you or you don't have it anymore, don't wait, because that's the worst feeling. Like, rock bottom is a terrible place to be, y'all. I've been there. It's not nice. It's not.
Yes, very, very true. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning into our show today. Really appreciate it. Again, special thanks to my lovely co-hosts.
Always and forever.
Yeah, Sabo World, man. Don't forget, y'all check me out. And if y'all know somebody hiring, call me, text me, something like that. I need a job still. I'm gonna keep it real.
Look, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. Call the station, get this man a job, y'all. Stop playing. Everybody knows somebody that's hiring.
I'm a hard worker.
Hard worker.
He is. We've all worked together, so we know.
We really have all worked together. Wow.
Yep.
Look at there. Now we on the radio.
Right.
You know,
that's what's up,
the
man.
glow up.
Right.
All right, guys, but it's Finesse Radio every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. on 91.9 The Buzz, WVGS. And I will see you next week. We should have our girl, Miss China J, back. And we out.
Peace.